Traveling with large dogs presents a number of challenges, not the least of which is simply getting your dog into the vehicle. Portable dog steps are often at the top of the list of options for large dog owners, but are they right for you? Over the last 10 years, I have purchased several different products for transporting my Mastiffs. This includes several dog ramps, the Heininger Twistep, and now the PetLoader portable dog stairs, all of which have their unique pros and cons. In this video, I'm going to share with you what our experience has been after using the PetLoader for several months, as well as how I believe it compares to the other travel products we have used, so you can decide if the PetLoader dog stairs are right for you and your large dog. In the blog post linked in the description box below the like button, you will find this and a full FAQ section about the PetLoader, since I can't possibly cover everything in this short video. Be sure to visit BigDogMom.com for that and so much more great big dog content. If you are new here, my name is Stephanie, aka Big Dog Mom, and on this channel, I provide information and resources to help you and your big dog live your best life together. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for stopping back. I'm thrilled you are here. Before we dive into our experience with the PetLoader, the good and the not so good, I want to provide a quick disclaimer. I purchased this PetLoader with my own money. I ordered it right before losing Junior due to his more recent issues getting into my Navigator using the Twistep. He had wobbler syndrome and moderate hip dysplasia, so getting into the car became an ongoing challenge for him, particularly during a flare-up. The week prior to losing Junior, however, I had reached out to the company to see if they might be interested in me doing a full review of the PetLoader for Big Dog Mom. Since I already purchased the product, I figured it didn't hurt to ask. My plan was to have both dogs using it and to hopefully illustrate the improvement in Junior's mobility and his ability to get into my Navigator. That was my plan before tragically losing Junior. Devastated and heartbroken, it has taken me many months to be able to get this content out to you. So while this is technically a sponsored review, I paid for the product myself and offer you my honest review after using it for several months with Sully, my almost 10-year-old Mastiff. Additionally, the content on Big Dog Mom is never censored or previewed by the company before it is published here for you. All of the thoughts and opinions are mine alone. With that disclaimer out of the way, let's dive into our review. First, what is the PetLoader? Put simply, the PetLoader is a lightweight, portable set of dog steps that can be used with any type of vehicle, including RVs, campers, and semi-trucks. Depending on the version you buy, it is made from either steel or aluminum and comes in a variety of widths, 12 to 18 inches, and heights from 3 steps to 6 steps. Which one you purchase is going to depend on your unique use case, the size and breed of your dog, and the type of vehicle you want to use it with. That said, one of the many benefits of the PetLoader is the ability to customize your dog steps to work with multiple vehicles by adding an additional step if needed. All PetLoader products, including the PetLoader portable dog steps and the PetLoader H2O, are made right here in the USA. PetLoader pet stairs are assembled and packaged in Rockford, Illinois, using USA-made materials. What's funny is that my first sales job back in the early 2000s was based in Rockford, Illinois. Small world, huh? Before I get into how the PetLoader differs from the other travel dog stairs and dog ramps we've tried, I want to share what we thought of the PetLoader itself with my full review. Let's start with what we liked most about the PetLoader dog steps. The pros. First, you can get your PetLoader with up to an 18-inch wide platform, which is perfect for large and giant breed dogs. One of our biggest issues with the dog ramps we've tried is that they're incredibly narrow, and for big dogs that don't have a great sense of where their paws are going, can be unnerving. The PetLoader has rock-solid stability, even under a moving 200-plus pound Mastiff. There was no moving or flexing whatsoever, which hasn't been the case with other steps and ramps we've used. The PetLoader is suitable for all dogs of all ages and sizes. While I purchased the 18-inch PetLoader XL, which is designed for large and giant breed dogs up to 300 pounds, they also make a PetLoader Light, which is 16 inches wide, for dogs up to 150 pounds, the 14.5-inch Ultralight, made of aluminum, for dogs up to 250 pounds, the 12-inch Mini for side entry, which is made up of aluminum and great for dogs up to 250 pounds, and the PetLoader Max, their strongest and most durable platform, made of aluminum for dogs up to 300 pounds. No matter the size, age, or breed of dog you have, the PetLoader will work for you. One way in which humans and dogs differ is that humans are vertically oriented while dogs are horizontally oriented. They move through their world horizontally. This is where the advantage of steps comes in. Most dogs do not need to be taught how to use steps, so another huge pro of the pet loader is that there is no training required to use them. You will probably want to have some treats on hand for encouragement and reinforcement as your dog becomes comfortable on the new steps, but there really isn't any training per se that you need to do. The pet loader is a terrific solution for dogs like my Junior with mobility issues. Whether that is a chronic issue like hip dysplasia or wobbler syndrome, an injury, or even for post-surgical recovery, the incline of the pet loader can be set so gradual that most dogs will appreciate this pain-free way of getting into your car. One thing that is really great about the pet loader is that it is very customizable. I mentioned a minute ago about the different models they have. In addition to different platform widths, you also can add or remove steps if you need to. For example, I purchased the 4-step XL for my Bronco, but say I buy an RV down the road where I need one more step to make up the difference in height. They sell platform upgrade kits that enable you to make your 4-step pet loader a 5-step. There are directions on their website to remove a step as well if you need to. The pet loader can be used with cars, SUVs, vans, trucks, trailers, campers, and semi-trucks. And they make the pet loader H2O, which offers stairs for boats, pontoons, and pools as well. It is portable from vehicle to vehicle since you don't actually attach it to your car. You simply prop it up on the stable part of your tailgate or door frame. I mentioned this a second ago, but one of the things we really liked about the pet loader is its low angle of ascent or descent. This gradual incline makes it super easy to use and incredibly safe. The carpet on the surface of the platforms is incredibly thick and well made, and it's washable and replaceable. And last but not least, the pet loader dog steps are proudly made in the USA with USA materials, and they have an outstanding customer service team. They really are a small, family-owned business of dog lovers, which I love to support. All of that said, no product is perfect. Here are a few of the things we don't love about the pet loader. First, the weight. The weight of the 4-step 18-inch pet loader XL is about 29 pounds. While this is less than a bag of dog food, it is not insignificant. Keep in mind that the pet loader also comes in aluminum versions, which are much lighter in weight. I recommend you consider one of those. In addition to the weight of the pet loader, it does require some space to hold and store it in your garage or in your vehicle while traveling, which may be a challenge for some people. This has not been an issue for me yet, however, it is something to think about. And lastly, the pet loader is not a cheap or cheaply made product. It is made in the USA from the highest quality materials with stability and durability and the safety of your dog as top priorities. While I believe the pet loader is worth every dime I spent on it, it is an investment. Okay, with the pros and cons out of the way, let's dive into our review after using the pet loader for over 4 months. As with all of my product reviews, I score products that we test out on 4 metrics: quality, durability, affordability, and our ever-popular drool score. In other words, what did Sully and Junior and I think of the product? Put simply, the pet loader impressed me straight out of the box. It comes assembled and ready to use with easy-to-follow directions on how to secure and use the dog steps. Having fallen off of a ramp years ago, I can always tell that Sully views steps and ramps with a bit of skepticism that takes him a few minutes to get over. He is usually overtaken by his desire to please me and his eagerness to go bye-bye. Once I got it propped up on my Bronco with a few treats and a little encouragement, Sully was able to walk right up. Once he successfully navigated them up and down once, he had zero issues or hesitation going up or down after that. am confident Junior would not have hesitated in walking up the pet loader stairs. He avoided the PTSD of falling from the dog ramp by simply refusing to use it. A stable, wide set of carpeted dog steps would have been his jam for sure. After successfully using the pet loader with my Bronco, I tried it with my husband's truck as both rear load and side load dog stairs. Unfortunately, the 4-step pet loader wasn't quite tall enough to load Sully into the bed of the truck, but it was perfect for loading him from the side. Frankly, I would never have Sully in the rear of the truck, so for me, this test was inconsequential. My daughter also wanted to show how well it worked with her Jeep. However, the height of the Jeep doesn't really warrant using a set of pet loader dog stairs for a Mastiff. Unfortunately, my Navigator is temporarily out of state, so I have not been able to use the pet loader with it. While I have no doubt it will work as perfectly as it does with my Bronco, I will be sure to follow up and show the pet loader in use with a full-size SUV when I get it back. Stay tuned to Big Dog Mom and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss that. With all of this out of the way, what did Sully and I think of the pet loader? How well did it perform in our testing? Let's talk about the quality first. The pet loader portable dog stairs scored an easy 5 out of 5 for quality. Hands down, this is one of the most well-built and highest quality products I've ever invested in for my big dogs. Right out of the box, I noticed the thickness of the steel arms, platforms, and carpet. Nothing on it seems flimsy or breakable. The link arms and turn knobs are incredibly strong, yet easy to turn and manipulate into position. To say I was impressed would be an understatement. Furthermore, many companies will claim that they are made in America, but they use foreign-sourced materials and just assemble it here. You have to dig to find that information, and it seems quite disingenuous to market a product as made in the USA when it's basically a Chinese-made product put together here. Unique among all other companies I've worked with, Owego Enterprises, the formal name of the company, transparently discloses where each of the materials used on the pet loader dog steps are sourced from. This is a brief glimpse into how much care and attention has gone into the quality of its construction and the pride they have in supporting small businesses and building their product in the USA with USA materials. While you are reading that, let's move on to durability. Sully and I have been using the pet loader for several months, and so far we have had 0 issues or complaints, earning it an easy 5 out of 5 for durability. Right out of the box, the pet loader screams stability. Once you prop up the stairs on your vehicle, extend the link arms, and tighten the turn knobs to lock the position, the pet loader is absolutely rock solid. Nothing moves or creaks when the dog is on it, providing full confidence that the stairs can hold even an adult Mastiff's weight without buckling. The carpet on the platforms is extremely thick and well made, providing a familiar and stable surface on which the dog walks. While it seems like it would take a great deal to wear it out, the company does sell replacement carpet if you ever need it. Based on all of this, I have no doubt my pet loader will be as good as new for many years to come. As is the case when a product that is this well constructed with this much attention to detail and engineering and is made in America, it comes with a cost. The pet loader dog steps are not inexpensive. There are cheaper products out there, which we will discuss momentarily. But if your goal is to buy a set of dog steps once and have them last for decades, that you can use them with any dog or vehicle you have, the pet loader is absolutely worth the investment. So for affordability, I'm giving them a 4 out of 5. And lastly, what did Sully and I think of the pet loader dog steps? This again was a pretty easy 5 out of 5 for both of us. As I mentioned, Sully didn't take long at all to garner the confidence to use the pet loader steps. He walks up and down steps all of the time in our home, so the pet loader is a logical extension of that horizontal movement. And while exhibiting his natural skepticism, it only took Sully a few seconds to overcome it and venture up the new steps. Now I'm able to get him into and out of any vehicle as long as his pet loader is propped up to it. With as much as Sully and I love the pet loader, it is bittersweet, as the real blessing of this product would have been for Junior. He was my Mastiff who struggled with chronic pain due to wobbler syndrome and hip dysplasia. I really believe he would have taken to the pet loader immediately and without hesitation, preferring it to the big jump required by the Twistep or the dog ramp altogether. Alas. Beyond the ease of use, the pet loader is incredibly stable under a moving 200-pound dog. It's one thing for a product to hold a heavy weight at a single point. It's an entirely different set of forces at play when supporting 200 plus pounds in motion. There was no flexing or moving as Sully bounded up or down the stairs, which was outstanding. Based on our experience, I can confidently and without reservation recommend the pet loader dog steps to big dog families looking for a way to easily and safely transport your dog. I would be shocked if I wasn't still here 10 years from now with this same pet loader raving about how well it is held up under the weight of several more giant breed dogs. Yes, I'm praying to bring a puppy home very soon. If you are getting value from this video, I would love it if you would let me know by hitting that like button below. And if you enjoy content all about how to make the most of your life with large and giant breed dogs, consider subscribing as well while you are down there. For our remaining time together today, I would love to share just some brief thoughts about how the pet loader portable dog steps compare with the other travel products I have used with my Mastiffs. Followers of Big Dog Mom may remember that I did a video about dog ramps and my Twistep not that long ago. If you have not seen it, I highly recommend checking that video out after you finish this one. I will put a link to it in the description below. But in that video, I went into great detail about my Twistep and why I preferred it to all of the dog ramps I have tried over the years. In an effort to save you time and help you delineate which product might be right for you and your big dog, and to avoid repeating what I said in that last video, here is how I would categorize and compare the pet loader and the Twistep. The pet loader is better for dogs with mobility issues, older dogs, giant breed dogs, dogs with injuries or in post-surgical recovery, giant breed puppies who are too big to carry and too small to leap up using the Twistep. Keep in mind that the gradual incline is also going to be much safer for their growing bones and joints, reducing the risk of injury before growth plates are closed. The pet loader is portable and can be used for any dog and any vehicle. On the other hand, the Twistep is more convenient to travel with as it is attached to the car and only flips out when in use. It's easier to use day to day. The Twistep requires no storage once it is installed on a vehicle. And lastly, the Twistep works well for SUVs and trucks, but again, if you don't have an SUV or a truck, or you need a portable option due to having multiple vehicles you need to get your dog into, you may want to stick with the pet loader. Okay, now let's briefly cover how the pet loader compares to a dog ramp. I have attempted on several occasions to train my Mastiffs to use a dog ramp. In fact, I have 2 of them in my garage, currently collecting dust as we speak. There is no doubt that many dog owners love dog ramps and use them exclusively. However, I'm convinced after 2 failed attempts, these dog owners do not have Mastiffs. As I mentioned a minute ago, Sully actually fell off of the first dog ramp I tried when we lived in Arizona. On his first full attempt to climb up the ramp, as soon as it started to flex in the middle, he decided to jump off the side, clipping his paws on the raised edge, causing him to fall. Thankfully, he was not injured and was able to get back up with little more than a bruise to his ego. In my limited experience attempting to use a dog ramp with my Mastiffs, here are the key relevant differences you may want to consider. Let's start with the pet loader. Again, there is no training required to use steps, whereas significant training is needed for a dog to safely use a dog ramp. The pet loader has superior and rock-solid stability with zero movement, flexing, or buckling. The pet loader's carpeted surface provides outstanding traction to prevent slipping. Most dog ramps, in my experience, lack decent traction for big dogs. The 18-inch width is ideal for large and giant breed dogs, whereas most ramps are 12 inches or less with less than 10 inches of walking surface. While both products require space in your vehicle while traveling with your dog, the pet loader takes up much less space overall compared to a dog ramp. And lastly, the pet loader is easy to adjust height and degree of incline to ensure your dog's comfort and safety, while a dog ramp is just that. A flat ramp that sits at the incline required by your particular vehicle. With my Navigator, this incline was incredibly steep, and with such little traction, neither of my Mastiffs was ever able to successfully scale it. Dog ramps aren't all bad though. I can see why people buy them, and I'm sure for smaller dogs, they work quite well. They are fairly inexpensive compared to either the Twistep or the Pet Loader dog steps, and there are numerous brands to choose from, which is nice. Before I share some final conclusions, you may be asking about other dog steps or dog stairs you have seen on Amazon that are less expensive than the Pet Loader. That's a terrific question. Let's talk about other brands of dog steps. Keep in mind, I'm not including the plethora of knockoffs on Amazon blatantly stealing the Pet Loader logo and imagery. For this reason, I only recommend you purchase a Pet Loader direct from the company to avoid one of these unsafe and poor quality scams. I will include links to purchase the Pet Loader in the description box below so you know you are getting the real thing from the right company. As far as comparing the Pet Loader to other legitimate brands of dog steps being sold on Amazon, based on customer reviews of both, the Pet Loader consistently has superior quality, superior durability for long-term use. The Pet Loader is made in the USA with USA materials versus other brands being made in China. The Pet Loader provides stable support for dogs over 300 pounds compared to other dog steps' max support of 150 to 200 pounds. And based on some of the customer reviews I found, even those weights are questionable. With the Pet Loader, there is no moving, buckling, or flexing with your dog's movement. Again, based on customer reviews of other brands, this same cannot be said. Pet Loader offers a 30-day, no questions asked warranty when you purchase direct from them. If you are not completely satisfied with its performance, ease of use, or any other aspect of the Pet Loader, you may return it for a full refund of the purchase price. I am not sure what sort of guarantee is offered by other companies beyond the standard Amazon terms, if they apply. And lastly, Owego Enterprises, the company that manufactures the Pet Loader, has outstanding and supportive customer service there to help you and answer any questions you have. The biggest advantage of purchasing one of the other brands of dog steps is that they are less expensive. But as the saying goes, you get what you pay for. So, is the Pet Loader right for you? No product is perfect, and no matter how great a product is for me and my dogs, it may not be right for you and yours, and that's okay. At the end of the day, we all get to decide where we want to invest our hard-earned money. I invested a small portion of my dog budget into the Pet Loader dog stairs for one reason and one reason only: peace of mind. No more am I startled awake with nightmares about something happening to Junior and me not being able to save him. No more do these nightmares center around Junior's size and my weakness. And no more do I worry about how I will be able to lift Sully into my car if he can no longer jump. Now, as my sweet Sully, snoring behind me, approaches double digits this December, the Pet Loader has given me peace of mind as we enter into Sully's senior years. The peace of mind that, barring the need to use the Help 'em Up harness that I purchased for Junior, Sully will be able to walk up the safe and gentle incline of the Pet Loader for many more years. So whether you use the Pet Loader, the Twistep, or, yikes, a dog ramp, to load your dog into your vehicle, I pray it brings you the same comfort and peace of mind. Don't forget to visit the full blog post linked below this video and leave me a comment with what your favorite travel product is for your big dog. If you've used the Pet Loader or any of the products I mentioned today, I would love to hear how your experience compares with our own. And with that, thank you so much for watching until the end, and we will see you in our next video. Bye for now.